Hi guys, today we're going to react to Blazing Heart by KOIAI. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from DJPaz and NC360. Thanks guys for this request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you very much to both of you for this request. We're looking forward to getting back to KOIAI. This is a song that is taken from the soundtrack for Genshin Impact. As far as I know, it's a gaming thing, and Asaf and I are not really gamers. We really have no idea about it, but we're keen to hear KOIAI again. So let's do that.
熱き波に触れ自由の炎を抱け二度と迷わない運命は勇者に微笑む荒さへ味方に進もう雨をすべてを洗い流して Blazing Hearts 進め燃やし尽くせ風ためらわないで越えてゆけ遥か彼方向くアクセル全開時間なんてない突き進め光る夜を照らす Blazing Heart
It's great to get back to KOIAI. We've covered them a few times before, and they've always been fantastic, and they are fantastic again. The past couple times, there were hints of sort of experimental or something in their sound. This is almost like some cross between J-rock and J-pop a little bit. Actually, I don't know about the J, just kind of rock and pop. This song sounds like, again, I'll use that word that some people take offense to, but we don't use it in that kind of intention, let's say. Mainstream. It sounds mainstreamy, and I like it. It's not a bad word. It's a song that can basically appeal to a wide audience. The way Kotono uses her voice is fantastic. I think this is the best I've heard her voice so far, and I liked her before, and I like her even more now. It's just something very, very pleasant, the way she uses her voice here, and I'm really, really enjoying it. As always, the band is fantastic. The fact that this is a song from some sort of a gaming soundtrack from Genshin Impact makes sense because it has that kind of a positive, poppy, mainstreamy sound to it. I think it's great. I really like it so far.
I can tell that there's a wholesome atmosphere coming out of the song, and I can also tell that it's not quite the KOIAI signature that we're used to hearing. Even though their proficiency is clearly noticeable in their performance, they're always great. I like the vibe of the song. It's not the go-to KOIAI song I'd like to hear, but I'm liking it. It's another great offering from the band.
From my point of view, I don't think I've heard them enough yet to recognize a signature sound. Also, they tend to be adventurous, I think, with their music. So they go in different directions. The first one we heard from them, it had like these jazz elements, and it was, like I said, almost experimental. And the second one was less so, but not as maybe mainstream and pop as this one. So I just love everything they do because I think they surprise me every time because I never know what I'm going to hear from them. So I'm liking this one so far. And I also think it could be a grower. I think I'll enjoy it more with every listen.
Could be. Something that pierces through this specific song that feels like it's a power waiting to be unleashed is Kanade's drumming. It feels like she's restrained in this one because the song requires it. I can feel the power behind it.
I think in some way in this one so far as the instruments, they're all a little bit restrained because they haven't been let loose as yet, but they still might. So yeah, let's find out.
Blazing Heart 歌え誰も聞いてなくてもかき消されない
guess we got a taste of what we were waiting for with Hazuki sort of going off and a little bit from Lisa X, not as much as usual. And we don't see her in this, but it's Wakazeman again, guest on bass. Just fantastic. Even without knowing Genshin Impact and what the game is about and all that, it doesn't really matter. The song is really, it's got this positive, inspirational kind of feel to it. It's about picking up a friend, basically, who's down in the dumps and saying, don't give up, we can get through this together, I'll help you, blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. And I'm saying blah, blah, blah because it's been done many, many times, and it's kind of like a common theme also within gaming and also animation, especially for younger audience. And we all know what it's about and we all love it. They make it work fantastically. Very impressed with Kotono's vocals. She's a really interesting one for me, and it's only the third time we've heard them, and I love this band already. Fantastic.
There's something, I think, endearing about the fact that they're restrained in the music video. There's always something admirable about that because they're there for the song and they're not there to show off skill levels, even though we know that they're extremely skilled. I think I mentioned it before about other bands, very old bands. I mentioned Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits guitarist. He's considered to be one of the best guitarists in the world. And you won't get that from listening to him perform because he performs for the song. To explain what I mean by restraint, I think the same thing qualifies here. Their performance, the song is more important than their virtuoso skills. So in that respect, I really like what they did here. Regarding the meaning, it's a song of encouragement. The narrator is telling the person who needs to be lifted up that nobody has the answers. The narrator themselves are in a place where they need to find the answers. The verse there that says, let your flame burn brighter. Can't you see it's now or never? This is our moment. Now is our time. So follow me to the finish line. The narrator is in a slightly better position than the person that they're trying to encourage, and they're like sharing their power and their attitude to winning the race. The finish line is right around the corner. It's like words of encouragement in a time of distress. I think both the narrator and the person that they're trying to help, they have the same problems. The narrator doesn't come all-knowing from a different universe. They have the same problems, and there's something endearing about that as well.
Yeah, like I said, it's a never give up kind of song. Basically, they've hit some kind of an obstacle and one is telling the other, don't stop here, come with me, we'll get there together. When your faith is shaken, trust in me, that dawn is breaking, head into the light, I'm here by your side, I will never let you go. So like, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere, take my hand and let's get there, that kind of thing. Which is something that, like I said, I can definitely see this being a soundtrack to one of those games. Very sort of positive, kind of an educating kind of thing. Like there's a lot of positivity coming from it, and I can see it. Also, we saw some of the animation in the clip, and it's a bit sort of manga-esque. Usually they have those kinds of messages, and it's very cool. Regarding what you said before about the band not showing off, I think that they wanted to cover this song because they like it. I think they're fans of the game. They've all probably played it or are still playing it, and they really wanted to cover this. They didn't want to make it into something in their own style where they would get to have all these solos and everybody shows their ability. They just wanted to cover the song and respect it as it is, I assume. So this one is a little bit tamer than the other ones in that regard. But the sound is fantastic. It's a sweeping kind of song. It's very catchy and kind of carries you with it. As I said, they're all fantastic. We got to see a little bit more of an outburst from Kanade as well once we picked up after the first break we did there. Fantastic band, and I definitely look forward to hearing more from them because I have a feeling that they also go to other different places. So far, every song has been different. It's almost like a surprise around every corner with this band, which I really like.
Yeah, you can just imagine what they can do or did that we haven't listened to yet. It's like a never-ending unveiling blanket of skills and talents.
Absolutely. Thank you to both DJPaz and NC360 for this request. Thank you for bringing us back to KOIAI. We love this band and we're definitely looking forward to more, so keep them coming. Thanks a lot for this request. We appreciate it.
Thanks DJPaz and NC360 for requesting this song. We enjoyed reacting to it very much. We love KOIAI. More like this would be much appreciated. Thank you for your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make the request through BuyMeACoffee. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, as this is at least our third time covering the band, our KOIAI reactions playlist should be up on the screen sometime about now. Give it a click, check them out. This band is amazing. Again, guys, thank you so much for all the support coming our way. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.